Namaste, namaste. How are you, my beautiful one? I know I am the beautiful one here. So, listen, I know I am your aunt and everything stays in the family, but you have to know that your aunt is special, unlike the other aunts that you have, right? No, let me explain, okay? When auntie is talking, you are going to zip it and you are going to listen, okay? So, I am special, okay? Because I was blessed by Goddess Parvati with my beauty and looks, and of course my intelligence. Alright, and your auntie, okay, your auntie has earned a name, a reputation in this town, and soon in the whole city. So that comes with sacrifices, okay? And I don't care what time it is, okay? Now, when I was waiting for you, you took forever, alright? So I already did my makeup, put on my sari, and I've been waiting for you. Yeah. So basically, as you can see, you already know, your mother must have told you, right? I know she doesn't get along with me, but truth is, whenever they need help, when it comes to the matters of makeup, styling, style, glamour, well, and basically all kind of sense of aesthetics, they like to send everybody to me because I am the master, you know. Of course, I mean, I don't have to say that over and over again. It is quite overwhelming for me. But listen, so I am the guest of honor for the wedding, right? Yeah, it is a big wedding, right? So whenever weddings happen, what happens? People judge, right? Yeah, they always judge. They look at the makeup, they look at the clothing, all of these things. So me being the most important auntie over here, of course I had to put on the best clothes, right? And these flowers, right? They smell heavenly. Look how beautiful they are. Oh my goodness. That is because actually, no, because well, you know, the wedding preparations are very big in India, right? You're half Indian, so you don't know, right? You're not very cultured, you don't have that essence, you don't have that quality, right? So I'm here to tell you, I'm here to enlighten you, alright? I should be getting charged for this, but it is what it is. So, you know, the guests of honor, they get some desserts delivered to their house. So since this wedding is pretty big, right? Yeah, they send some kind of desserts. I think your mummy, she also got some dessert. So when you get the dessert in your house, you know, sometimes they will send also other, you know, little like a gift hamper, you know, as appreciation, like a thank you thing, you know. Mostly though, it is also like a bribe, what I like to call it, right? It is a bribe to say, please come to my wedding, you know. But the guests of honor, which is me, of course, you know, they gave these beautiful flower necklaces, you know, and this one is like a beautiful rose, and I think it's crimsons and carnelians and oh my god, jasmines, roses of all kind. So you can tell your auntie, she's a very special one, right? So I don't have much time, and as I can look at you, you are looking like a victim of a hurricane. You need some really good makeup, okay? So I have all my brushes here, and I will see what I can do with that, because I don't know how to work with your skin type, you know. Everybody has a different kind of skin, everybody has a different kind of, you know, texture of the skin and all of that. And your mom, I called her and I said, what kind of makeup should I do for her? And you know what? She was very lost. Yeah, I'm not going to just put on lipstick, you know. It takes time. It takes time to work on something, you know. And some people just don't understand, which is very, very disheartening, you know. So come here, come closer. I have to do everything. Come close, 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 close. Okay, so listen, I'm going to put this on your face. Okay, this is the La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer. So see, it is a very good one because it does repair inside and outside. I think you need a lot of it. Alright, because you have really bad genetics, you know, I'm sorry to say, but some of it needs, you know, a little bit of working, and some things you can just not work on it, you know, because it is in the genetics. So we got this down. Okay, rub it in your pores, you know. I don't want to touch like this area around the nose. I kind of like disgusted. It is nothing against you, sweetie. It is just that I am a little OCD, you know. Okay, I'm just going to skip the 17-step face skincare prep routine, okay, because what? I'm going to skip it because it will take time, okay, and I don't want to get late on the wedding, okay, because I want to be the one getting the best fresh food when they open the, you know, catering kitchen, you know. I want to be the first one in it, because if I sit here doing your makeup, right, it will take forever because I'm looking at the damage. I know it will be estimated 2 hours. I don't have time for it. Even though I should have done it, but you should have come earlier, right? Because I am not your peasant. I'm not going to do it. So anyway, hurry up. Alright, but since I'm your aunt, I am going to give you the good foundation. Alright, this is Estee Lauder. It is double wear. I like to wear it because double wear is going to, you know, cover up everything. It is like what do you call it, double coverage, full coverage. All right, so this is a whiter shade. I hope it will, you know, suit you. I always said to your daddy, my brother, not to marry your mother, you know, because not that because she is, you know, village girl, but also because she is not very pretty, right? No offense, I'm sorry, but look what happened to our genetics, right? This is going to be white skin tone and it is not really suitable for you, but I will just do it, okay? Because if I don't do it, then it will look like you are not one of us. Do you understand, sweetheart? It is for your good only. Make like this, close your mouth. Okay. Well, I want to make sure that we look like family, right? So the way you look, it looks like you are just adopted, you know, or a kid we just like picked up from the street. So I want to make sure that we are doing it all right, so nothing is, you know, offensive. I'm trying to match it with your neck, you know, kind of hard, but we'll do what we can, right? Okay, so let me see, what is the outfit you're wearing, beta? No sense of fashion. Look, the house is even decorated. The entire room is decorated, right? It is a atmosphere of wedding celebrations, of beautiful stuff, of good things, right? And everybody, even the helpers, the maid, everybody is, you know, dressed up. It shows that we are, you know, rich people. We are from a good house. But then I look at you and you are just like a tomboy, right? Very embarrassing. Not only that, it's very frustrating actually. every time, I mean, it proves that my brother just didn't listen to me, right? I just knew because I wanted him to get married, right, to a different girl, right? Yeah, Sheila. Oh, you know, very good, very good. Yeah, so you met Sheila, huh? Well, I always know she was a good choice, right? Because she was not like, she was feminine, okay? Now, why I'm asking you what you're wearing? Because I need to match the eyeshadow, okay? So let us see here what we have. This is the eyeshadow palette I will be using, okay? Very, very pretty. It is a very pretty eyeshadow palette and I will be using this on you, okay? It is very cutesy, feminine colors, okay? And you have to get out of this tomboy mindset, okay? So first color, I will take out this one. Close eyes. Okay, close other eye, open. Okay, circle. Nice, okay. I mean, you have pretty face, you know, but it needs a little bit of enhancement, you know, like, no, what we have to do, oh my god, my flowers, what we have to do is work on you. Do Fair and Lovely, skin whitening, pimple removal. Maybe I have to pay for laser or something, you know, because this is just unacceptable. Alright, so now I'm going to put on some glitter, okay? Okay, are you ready? Okay, so I'm going to put on the glitter on your eyelid, okay? Just almost done. Alright. No, I am not going to waste my makeup brush on you, okay? Because this is something that takes time, alright? And this was a very special one. It is the Cleopatra series, okay? It is a very limited edition, you know? So, me doing that on you literally shows you that I have accepted you as our blood, okay? And this is the other one. It is with a cat. It is all inspired by the Cleopatra, you know. So when I do my makeup, you know, I always feel like I am the Cleopatra. So it is a very, you know, like a special kind of thing for me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. We have to work on the eyebrows a little bit, okay? Eyebrows are like part of the eyes, right? So it is like a part of the expression in the face, especially in Indian culture. Eyes are very, very important, okay? Look at this brush. Okay, I'm going to go in. You don't pluck your eyebrows, don't you? Yeah, very, very much like a man you are. What a shame, what a shame. Oh my god. Alright, I'm trying my best, okay, but cannot do whatever God has given here. I have to work with it. Okay. What else? Something is missing, no? What is it? I cannot remember. Mascara. This is my favorite part of the makeup. Because it is very favorite, because it is like enhances the eyes. Okay. Oh, this is blue, but it's fine, okay? It doesn't matter. I mean, everything on your face is so imperfect, it doesn't even matter if the eye mascara is blue. It's supposed to be black, but sometimes cannot do everything, right? Hold on. Okay, trying to do this. All right. Okay. Your mother never teaches you stuff like that, right? Sheila, oh Sheila. She was a good choice, much better choice for your daddy, you know, much feminine. So this one is my favorite, okay? I highly recommend you buy this one because it is like a very, very cheap thing. So I know with the pocket money you can afford it. Yeah, it is a Wet n Wild highlighting powder, And look at it, it is so beautiful beta, because it is like pink and like pearls, you know. Look at it. Oh my goodness, it gives you so much. Actually, never mind, I think I need some. Oh, I always feel like a goddess with this one. It is a puffy one, okay? So I want you to make like a pouty face like this, right? So you see your face and you know where to do the powder. It is perfect, okay? You can never go wrong with this one. Actually, always do a little more. Because, let me tell you why. Because you are going to be in the cameras, right? It is going to be a lot of pictures. And when you look into the camera, lighting and all of that, you know, sometimes we need to do more makeup because it will look lesser than it is, okay? Plus, you're going with me. You're going in my car, right? Yeah. Well, Jamshed, our driver, he's going to drive us, okay, like what it is, okay? So they know the diva is coming, me. So when I come, you have to be there, right? So when you come, they will say, who is this? You know, another maid. Then they will see and say, oh, no, that is some family member. So this one, okay, looks like a little toy makeup. Look at it, looks so fake, no? It is from Tarte. 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 It is very, very good. It is actually luxury, don't you know? Very expensive these are. So I'm just going to put on a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. And here is the irony, okay? I am very fair skin, like white almost, right? So for a white skin lady like me, right, you need lighter makeup, okay? So obviously this kind of blush color, it is very light pink, but you can see it in my skin tone because I'm very white, like milk. But your mother, since she kind of, you know, but I like to say, I made it up, okay? It is my line. It's a very good line. And one day this line will be picked up by the Bollywood producer also. The holy water, okay, whatever is your holy water. But for us Hindus, it is the Ganges, right? So I like to say this. The holy water of the Ganges, it got dirtied. It got muddy by your mother. Why? Because of her nasty dirty skin, okay? Yeah, I know it is a little hurtful, even though I have to say the Ganges is also not very clean, right? It is very polluted also. Yeah, okay, that is enough. More you're not getting, and it will barely show also in your skin. But a shame, but a shame. But no shade, better. You know I love you. You know that, right? If not, I would not be like wasting all my makeup on you. Of course, it is partially also to get some kind of credit, you know, because people will say, who did the makeup? You know. So, this one is a very beautiful product actually, and I recently found out about it, okay. It's from the brand Revlon called Skin Lights, okay. And I like it because it has a lot of like, look at this, illuminating like brown shimmery thing. And it just like to dab it into this one brush, okay. It is brown and it just go like this, literally below the cheekbone, okay, a little bit on the nose, a little bit on the cheek, okay, and a little bit on the boobies, okay, to make it look like you have something like airbags and that you are not a boy. Okay, in this household, beta, we are all about femininity, okay. If you were mine, I would have literally raised you like a queen, okay. But obviously you're lacking self-esteem, okay, because mommy didn't have it, so what she will pass on. Okay, cheeks we got. You have good cheekbone actually. Okay, perfect. And what are we missing? Oh, here comes the most fun part to do. It is the Kajal. The Kajal actually, since you are not Indian, right, so much, I mean you are half, so you don't really know, it is very important because Kajal actually is, if you go to Hindu temple, all the gods and goddesses have big eyes. It is like makeup made like big eyes with eyeliner. It is also like a Bollywood thing, you know. So I have a lot of them here, and I can show you, so you can, like, you know, pick it, like pick your favorite, whichever one you want. Okay, but since you don't have any color theory or any sense of, you know, coloring, it is okay. I'm going to do it for you, and I'm going to use some kind of pinkish color. Okay, I'm going to use this Jeffree Star one because it is so cute. All right, okay, look at this, is almost eaten up. Okay, but I use it only on my lips, I promise. I know it looks a little suspicious, but it's nothing like that. Okay, I'm going to overline your lips, okay, to make it look a little more feminine and pouty. Looking good, beta. Oh my god. Maybe I should open a makeup salon. What do you think? Well, I know. Okay, now I'm gonna do the kajal on you really quickly. This is very expensive, huh? I think it's like $27 or something like that. Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal Midnight Blue. I'm going to do the blue one because I already did your eye color in the mascara blue, so it can match it, right? Okay. Open eyes. Open, open, open. Yes, okay. I think it's good. What is the time? Let me check. Okay, we are still doing okay, I think. I just don't want to be late. You know, I hate to be late. Like, that is one thing I don't like. Right? I mean, I know I'm a VIP, so I should be actually late. But I don't like it because I know for these kind of weddings, right? This is like high profile weddings. So they have off like the, what do you call it? Red carpet for pictures, right? So I don't like to be the last one. I like to be the first one. Okay, I like to be the one that is going to take away all the limelight, the one that is going to be like, oh my god, is that a Bollywood star? No, she's just our auntie. Auntie from next door. And the pictures, you know, they take better because it's like very refreshing and everything. And then also, like, of course I get the good food, right? Yeah, sometimes, you know, it's good to go first, but you never want to look like bored or like desperate. So always sit and talk to yourself on the phone, right? Just be on the phone pretending like you're busy, you know. What you said? Oh my god, I know. Blah blah blah. Just do that bit of. That way you will look busy, right? Because if not, people will think you're desperate, right? We don't want to show them we are desperate. If you live with me, you can kiss my hand because you are going to learn a lot of tricks. Okay, this is my favorite powder. It is because it is just magical. Okay, it smells very very good, and it's called Air Spun. It is from the 1935. Okay, it's an old one. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is white powder, and I like to use it because it is setting powder. And I like to use it because it is a nice setting powder. Okay, look at this. So we are going to dunk it into the powder, and I'm going to set your makeup. A little bit of dabbing on it. Okay, because it will make sure the makeup stays on all night. Okay, whether you take pictures or you go to sleep, it will make sure the makeup will stay in place. Yeah, especially because you have a lot of greasy skin, right? Yeah, some people have greasy skin, some have more like a dry skin, and you, my dear, you have a very very greasy skin. I saw that the day I met you. Yeah, I know, I am the infamous auntie, that is always very glamorous and too busy to make any time. So I didn't get to meet you for a long time. But when I did meet you, I saw it and I said, oh my god, this girl, she is a very, very grease ball, right? Worse than a pakoda. You know what is pakoda, right? It is those little dumplings that we make deep fried. Yeah, people like to eat them. But the difference is nobody would like to eat you. Ooh, oh my god, so funny, right? Alright, so for lipstick, let us see, okay, because I don't see much colors. I don't see much color on you, so I have a lot of it, but I don't know which one to give you, right, for it, because we have to take it also with us. You always need to have the same lipstick you use in your handbag for touch up. This one is quite nice, pink and a little metallic, right? What do you think? I think is lovely. Okay, so come here. I can use the other one too. It is a Maybelline, but I truly don't think that I should waste it, what did your mother do for me? This is a nice one too, baby pink, right? But your mother didn't do anything for me, so we are not using this one. Yeah, every day she comes to my house, just wants to eat and leave. That's it, huh? Yeah, the worst sister-in-law somebody could ask for. All right, beta, you are finished. Your makeup is completed and I think you look lovely. Actually, I think the bigger compliment would be to say that you look like one of us. Yeah, I know it must be hard all your life, going around and not knowing where you belong. But if you, stay with me and, just tell your mom to send you to us, we are the right, good, blue-blooded people, right? We are your real family. Because the other ones, the other family members, they just don't know anything. Obviously not, and it is like very sad for me to see that, my own blood is getting treated like that, and you have the potential also. You are okay, pretty, right? But it is like not just there yet. Huh. And it's because nobody takes care of you, right? Poor thing. Anyway, so let's put on some jewelry, okay? Look at this beautiful jewelry. I have a lot of it, but I am going to give you something that you can wear. So your makeup, we did a little bit of rosy today, and I want to make sure that it is matching the vibe and everything. So we're gonna give you some earrings you can wear. I have this one, it's a pink one, but it's a little like small. It looks a little like auntie jewelry, Then I have this one, very sparkly, pink, gold, silver. Then I have this one, very pretty, like a rose. What do you feel like? Okay, you can tell me and I can just give it to you. Oh my goodness. Hi Bhagwan, I think this one might be it. What do you think? This is like a green emerald and synthetic, like a pink dangling stones, It is also quite Indian looking, so it will go with the look, right? Yeah, let's stick with it. Okay, so I'm gonna give it to you. Okay, here, take one. All right, take it, put it on, and then you can wear your outfit. It is hot pink, right? Okay, perfect. I think you look great. And then I'm going to meet you outside, okay? Yeah, I am ready, beta. I am ready forever. I've been waiting for it. Okay, I was born ready. Yeah, born to rule the stage. So anyway, Jamshid, turn on the car. Yeah, the queen is ready. Yeah, well, just start the carriage. So, okay, put on the AC on high, okay? Yeah, because she is very oily. It will like make the whole car very humid, I cannot risk it because I did my makeup. Right, so I'm going to put on my high heels, okay, and then I'm gonna see you in the car. And hey, don't you sit next to the car window, okay? Yeah, I am going to sit next to the car door and you can sit in the middle, okay? No, because let me tell you, because whenever the car pulls up, right, it lays a Bentley, right? So guess what happened? You don't know anything. They open the door and the first one that comes out, they will take a lot of pictures and they will say, oh my god, who is this, who is this? And it will be just like the main event of it, like the main attraction, the main important person, right? So it just has to be me, and you can be in the middle, okay? And then you can just follow up, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You don't know anything, right? So like, don't worry about it, please. All right, keep it. So give me a kissy. Okay, I will see you outside, okay?